everybody. Welcome to El Sancho Live. We got Bones joining us, fresh off his amazing appearance, taking over the show last Saturday. This past Saturday, Bones, thank you again. Great job.
Thanks for having me.
Everybody
Hello,
loves
everyone.
you. You know, everybody loves you right now, and I'm getting a little sick of it. You know, I'll be honest with
Well,
you.
get used to it.
We've been waiting, highly anticipated the return of. We've been waiting and highly anticipating the return of Bucket Boy. Bucket Boy called me early this morning with an idea, and I love when Bucket opens up his endorphins and thinks and gets super deep with things. And he hit me with some great ideas. Providence Police. This is right in Bucket's backyard. I was just in his backyard the other day, actually. And Jhamal Gonsalves is a 24-year-old man who was on a scooter who got critically injured by the Providence Police on the 18th, Bucket Boy?
Yes.
Awesome. So this is close to home to you. What was your initial?
Let me go over what happened here.
All right. Go over what happened over here. Go right ahead.
24-year-old Jhamal Gonsalves is a professional dirt bike rider known from Newport, Rhode Island. What's going on, Jess? And this group called Bike Life Rhode Island. What Bike Life Rhode Island is, it's a group that rides out every Sunday, and their slogan is "Bikes Up, Guns Down." And what they're trying to do is bring peace to the community by showing there's other hobbies you could do and get along with each other, no matter what race, ethnicity, background you have, whatever it is, and show that we can be peaceful at all times, and to put down the guns. Long story short, after that, on Sunday, October 18th, 2020, Jhamal Gonsalves was participating in one of those ride-outs. They do ride ATVs, dirt bikes. They don't go to speed limit, and so on and so forth. They've been trying to get the community, the politicians in the state and whatnot, to build them an adventure park. Now there's businesses talking about that. But during that ride out, Jhamal was being pursued when there's a no chase policy in the state of Rhode Island, or the city of Providence, I should say. There's a no chase policy, and he was being chased on that moped he was riding. And during that chase, I didn't see the contact of the police cruiser per se, but allegedly he's being taught, rumors are going around saying that he was hit by the cop. And here we have with some body cam breakdown footage of it. Sancho, you there?
I want to get off mute because when I talk on mute, nobody can hear me. That's kind of common sense, right, Bucket? Can we go to the press conference first? Did this press? So let's kind of go to the city officials. We kind of want to see what they said about it before the video, before the body cam is released, because the body cam just got released this morning, correct?
Yep.
So this is a brand new fluid situation. Now this press conference is a little bit loud, so Bucket, I'm going to need you to pull out when you want me to pull out with this, because it's a little bit of a long press conference here. That's all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this away. Hello, Liberty. Hey, Bucket. Liberty Bird's in the chat.
So Liberty.
Liberty Bird's in the chat saying, "Way to go, Bucket." We have Swedish Sugar, Morning, Jess and Sancho. We got Joe.
Come on up, Bird.
Joe Black's here. My soon-to-be wife praising Bucket, praising Liberty Bird as usual. What the fuck is going on there? Tony the Tyrant Hunter, what's up, my guy? All right, so let's kind of go to the press conference thing right now. See what city officials are saying about this.
As to the events of yesterday, and understanding that it's an active and ongoing investigation, so a lot of questions that you may have and we certainly will have, we don't have answers to, but we thought it would be important that we share thus far where we are at. Let me introduce the mayor, Jorge Loza, to open it up and say a few remarks, and then I'll have the Colonel and the Attorney General speak as well. Mayor?
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Commissioner. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. So I want to thank Commissioner Perry and Chief Clemens. I also particularly want to thank the Attorney General, Peter Marone, to be with us here today. So we had a terrible incident last night where a young man is now seriously injured and in the hospital. I think first and foremost, we all wish for him, and we are praying for his family and hope he makes a speedy recovery. As we head into the investigation and trying to reconstruct exactly what happened yesterday, I want everyone throughout the city to know that we are fully committed to making sure that we have a transparent and complete investigation. And as this investigation and the process develops, as we reconstruct the scene, talk to witnesses, gather up any and all video that's out there, we're going to make sure that we communicate as frequently as possible with the community and the public about this. The Attorney General is here. The Attorney General will speak a little bit more about his role in a second, but they've triggered the protocol for these kinds of incidents. And we welcome the Attorney General having a separate set of eyes over the investigation. And beyond the Attorney General's office, if the Department of Justice wants to be involved with this as well, we welcome their set of eyes as well. As I mentioned, we want to reassure the public that this will be a thorough and complete investigation. And we will also be communicating out regularly so that folks know the latest and are up to date. So I'll pause there and I'll hand it back to the Commissioner. We'll hear from the Chief.
Thank you, Mayor. And so the officer that was involved is a 6-year officer, Officer Kyle Andres. He's on administrative duty, which means that he'll be coming to work beyond a desk assignment until we complete the entire investigation. You touch on a couple things. If there's anyone out there that has video, whether it's a security video from your home or from a business, or you have video from your iPhone,
I see it, Josiah.
or any other device,
I don't know if you want to have your cam on or
we're
not.
asking for people to give us any video.
Got you, buddy.
Thank you.
Try to get all the information and everything that happened leading up to and including the point of contact and how this young man suffered the injuries that he did.
I like that.
As the mayor said, and I appreciate the Attorney General being here, he and I spoke last evening, and we continue to both collaborate and be involved in the inquiry and investigation. His office will be very much involved as the protocol that has been set from years ago is in place, and we'll also have the state police be joining for their expertise. We have begun yesterday through the night and continuing today in an accident reconstruction effort, which means that our officers will try to recreate the circumstances and
Fuck it good, too.
evidence
Fuck my
that's
like
at the
button as
scene.
hard as possible, machinist. Fuck it good.
Understand what happened, why it happened, to include everything forensically, so we can independently determine what exactly happened. So that's going to take some time, is we have some digital black box out of a patrol car that we're seeking and looking to download that data. It may be in there, it may not, depending on the crash, along with other functions that they do, so scientifically they can give us a reconstruction of everything that happened to the best of their ability. State police have a reconstruction team as well. They'll be joining in a review. We want to get this right. And Whatever they can bring to the table in their expertise, that's our goal and that's our intent. I'll predict it'll take them at least 2 weeks before they complete their review. And it would probably take us months as we send evidence out to the lab for analysis. We hope and we want to expedite this, but be thorough, that we have
All right, Bucky, you want to pull out?
something to report, you know.
Bucky, do you want to pull out or you want to keep going?
Pull out. Because
Pull
we're
out?
going to have to just a quick go to the stream. I'm sorry.
Oh, you want to do a little quickie with me today, Bucket?
Whoa, you just got a message, right?
What do you mean I just got a message?
Try private chat.
Oh, I didn't see your private chat. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Do you want me to take over, buddy?
No, I'll do it real quick with you guys.
I'm promoting you tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern at the bottom of the banner, my guy. So if you want to take care of your business, I'm going to make you proud either or, my guy.
I appreciate it. Sorry, guys.
All right. Bucket will be back tonight. Listen, for those who are going to be, crying and craving their bucket fix, Bucket will be live at 10 p.m. Eastern. I will be promoting this to the end of this stream tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. Bucket will be live at 10 p.m. Eastern. Everybody blow up that fucking chat tonight with love for Bucket Boy. I will be putting it on my community page as well. And who knows, you might get a special appearance from your boy Sancho tonight on Bucket Stream. We'll see.
All right.
Handle your biz, my man.
Will do.
All right, we'll be back. Bucket Boy will be back at 10 p.m. Eastern on his channel. Everyone go like, share, and subscribe to my guy, Bucket Boy. For those who didn't know, Bucket Boy and I hung out the other day, and it was really awesome. Quite an experience. It was but the one thing I'll say about Bucket Boy is what you see is what you get. He is a real motherfucker, and I love that motherfucker, So let's kind of go over the scooter crash and see what... Don't want to play that because that's the news. So I got to learn, especially NBC. You play NBC, that's like putting your, like dick in a hooker. It's just, you're just asking for trouble. Bones, All right, Bones. All right, Josiah. It's just you and me for the time being. You and I are going to be running this ship, okay?
Okay.
All right, so how do I blow this up? Oh, I want to blow it up. Full screen is unavailable. You cocksucker. Why is full screen unavailable? All right, so now I got to be Mr. fucking fancy here and blow my screen up so it blows in. I don't know what the direct URL of this link is. So I'm going to have to fucking improvise, Josiah.
Yeah. That's good enough.
Is this a good enough size? All right. So, yeah. I mean, you're going to get the audio of it. So, all right. So here's the first shot of it, of the incident. All right, so clearly an accident happened. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's an old link. All right, so that's one of the links. Hold on one second. Now I got to go to the. It says click the YouTube button, my guy. I've been clicking the YouTube. Oh, click this button. Oh, Joe Black, I love you. Joe Black, I fucking love you. Throw hearts up for Joe Black in the chat, please. I love that guy. All right, so this is a bigger version. So, all right. Is that better? Is that good? Oh wait, is it? No, yeah. It's not. Oh, it's a different screen. It turned into a new screen. Hold on. I gotta rewind it now. I gotta rewind it now. All right. Is this better?
Yeah.
I got like 5 windows open at once. All right. Bear with me here. There we go. I'm multitasking, like beyond belief right now.
I don't think the officer hit him. I think he, you know.
Hey, Alex, what address is this? Hey, what's that? What's the location? What's the location? Outbound for the mobile. I'm busy. Motorcycle now. Yeah.
So let's kind of rewind it a little bit, shall we? So let's kind of rewind it and kind of break it down like we do with Bodycam Breakdown.
See, he ran off the road.
He ran him off the road. Yeah, I mean.
Well, no, he ran, the scooter ran off the road. The police didn't run him off the road. Even the police were chasing him.
Well, we got multiple angles.
Yeah.
Including like the one angle that made the news where it showed the collision. It heard the collision. It was essentially, you know, it begs the question. And, you know, I'm going to give you the other side. Call me crazy or not, but was the officer driving a little too fast to the point where he couldn't brake quick enough to prevent hitting this individual?
I don't think the officer, if you go back, you will see the sign knocked over by the telephone pole.
Oh, I mean, like the first body cam, you hear the impact of him running into the back of the moped. There was direct contact between the cruiser and the moped.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is the end result. So now now there's a crowd dispersing around. Now there's a crowd forming. A lot of angry people. This is broad daylight, Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah, they had a big riot.
Say it again?
They had a big riot there that evening.
Oh, no. They're still having riots.
Yeah.
There has been a threat of a Providence purge on the 30th. Antifa, the rumors of Antifa being behind this are there. This has gotten a lot of people in Providence angry. There's multiple arrests that have been going on since this incident happened during protests.
Yeah.
This is problematic beyond belief, you know, to a lot of people, you know. Hey, Joe, how are you?
Hi.
Thank you again. Today? My guy, you literally bottom of the fourth quarter, you just punched it in for me to win the Super Bowl. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no worries. Was just wondering, is this the right car? Because it looked like.
Is this the what?
The correct car.
Yeah, no, this was the second vehicle. We showed the first vehicle.
Like.
This is multiple vehicles, multiple body cams. And then we're going to show the direct shot of the viral video that people were talking about, which kind of showed the impact of the car. That's the vehicle we're looking at right there.
Why haven't they released the dash cam of the actual car yet?
I don't know if there's that. I mean, body cams are all that they've released so far. Liberty Bird, come on panel, my guy. He's calling me right now instead of coming on panel, you dirty fuck. But this is the after effect of the incident. They did drag him a little bit, which I thought that was a little reckless considering neck injuries, etc. They kind of dragged him to her, and then they kind of stopped and laid him flat instead. I don't know if they were intending to cuff him before realizing he was critically injured. That is a possibility.
It did sort of seem that way when he grabbed his arm.
Yeah. As you can see by a pole beam, I mean, there's a stop sign. He's laying on top of a stop sign. There's the bike. We saw the front of the cruiser pretty damaged up as well. Yeah. I mean, should they be putting pressure on his neck and kind of making sure he doesn't move his neck? I mean, they're all just standing around looking. Oh, now they're moving him again. Now they're rolling him over. Wait a minute. What if he has a neck injury? Is this just me here? Let's put the mask on now, you fool, you fucking fuck. Oh, man. Let's get him on his side.
YouTube's a little bit behind.
Let's get him on his side. Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay with YouTube chat and the StreamYard. A few seconds. Well, you can see on the right side of that cruiser, the front of the bumper, there's a little bit of damage. In the back
see where he came through there.
Right. All right, so I hope this is all on this one channel so I can do it this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone uploaded it. Yeah, so nope, it's not on that one. So I have to go get the other way. So, all right, so this is crazy, guys.
Yeah.
I had a issue with the lack of concern after the fact of this individual. Yeah, he shouldn't have been speeding. Yeah, he should have pulled over. Yeah, he should have complied. Yeah, none of this would happen if he just complied. I agree with all that. I agree with everything that the crazy voices in Sancho's head are saying right now. But I will also tell you that we need to have empathy and care when there's an accident that happens. And every accident, no matter who causes it or what, the care and concern of human life should be number one. And letting this individual lay there like that, I'm not seeing the care, concern, and empathy. I'm really not. I mean, call me a sad sap of shit. I'm just not seeing it. Let's go with another body cam.
Well, they should have let him just lay there and remove the scooter from his body.
Or what about the stop sign he was laying on top of? What about adding control to his neck?
They should have let him lay there instead of moving him.
What about adding control to his neck to make sure he didn't get paralyzed moving the wrong way?
That's why they should have never moved him.
Yeah, they dragged him for a second.
Yeah.
If you're not sure what you're doing, it's best to leave them. Wait for someone who does know what they're doing with the proper equipment in case there is neck injury.
Here's another one.
Is he ODing?
Is he ODing? Oh, man. Let's hear what these officers said.
Don't take his helmet off. He's got a head injury. Leave it on.
There you go.
Don't touch his head. Don't touch his neck. Don't touch any of that.
Yeah, he comes up after they pulled him every which way.
Yeah, he comes in a little bit too late, huh? Great advice a minute ago would have been great.
Do we know what happened to the guy who hit him?
He's on office duty now. They're doing an investigation. I don't even know if it's a paid leave. I think he's on office duty. Last the press conference.
Yeah, just keep him on his side.
Oh.
I don't think it's that though. But
press conference they did mention desk duty.
If anything, he's
desk duty.
Seizure from his head injury.
Seizure from the head injury.
Yeah, he hit the stop sign.
Well, the cop hit him and he hit the stop sign.
Now, if a civilian did that, would they be in jail maybe?
That's the question I'm having.
Negative, man.
Not really. It was an accident.
How do you accidentally ram someone's back?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're driving that high rate of speed, I mean, we're looking at a high probability of an accident happening. No.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna
Hold on.
tell you not to record, man. Right? No. Hear me out, right? I'm not gonna tell you can't record. All I'm saying, right, is just my man.
This one, the first car, whoever driving that car.
Stop. Listen,
Nah,
I'm not.
fucked up, bro.
Listen, I'm not saying not to record. I'm just saying have some respect for the body. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
That's fucked up. You guys should have had respect for him.
What are you talking about? I just showed up.
But whoever was driving that first car right there should have had respect for him.
Who? What happened? Did you see
They
something?
were following him. One cop came from this way, and then that one came this way and hit him from the back.
Stop it.
Yeah, stop.
Is that what you saw? Is that what you saw?
Just like if my
No,
brother does
I'm
something
not-
wrong, I'm gonna protect my brother.
No,
over here, you know what I mean? You're gonna protect them.
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Is that what you saw? So you saw
That's my
everything?
house. This is my house. I own that house.
So that's what I'm saying.
On the porch recording them go by, and I seen everything.
So you saw everything. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Why would the guy volunteer info and then he has to ask him, is that what you saw?
Yeah. Hey, Bird.
Was good, yo.
Thanks for calling me on air, Bird.
No worries. I figured I'd just show up on my own accord.
You were in the chat, dude. Then you called me.
It's funny shit, right?
Fucking ass.
Bird, are you in your house?
Hey, Nigerian.
I am.
Naj.
Don't ask him personal questions.
Nigerian. Let's
wondering if the fires are out.
I'm a free person. I can ask anything I want.
You're a free person.
Yeah, I've been just hanging out in my house waiting for News New England to pop up in the bushes. I can't wait till he does. I'm gonna treat him like a bear.
Maybe he'll be a snowman.
I didn't see
He'll definitely be ice cold.
Supposedly he
different
saw
channel,
everything.
ice cold
And he says
audit.
he's got it all on camera.
Hold on. Hold on. It's freezing. You go ahead. You there? Joe?
Who are you talking to?
Joe, is that you? Said pause?
No, I didn't say pause.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, if you got a snowman with a walker, you better check it out.
I think we call that a dead body.
I said it's a completely different channel. Ice cold audits.
Ice cold sleepy audits.
Have you all seen the footage from the security camera?
I'm getting that now, actually. Do you have it in private chat?
I don't have it up. I was just wondering because that was released only a couple of days after.
Here we go. Is this it? Or is this the after effect?
I want to see where the stop sign was.
Right. So this is
Nash, hop in. Nash, hop in. Let's go down that side. Hop in.
so this is one of the thank you so much for this sub. What happened? Who highlighted that? You, Bird? Bird, you don't have control still, do you? Bird?
Maybe it was Nathan Johnson.
Nope. I think it's because I still have controls and I accidentally tapped it.
No, did you really?
I must have accidentally tapped it. Yeah.
How do you still have control?
Because I have administration control of your channel. Welcome to the Bird and Bone Show.
I did not click Johnny D. Did you?
I think I might have on accident.
Motherfucker, man. I'm like, who highlighted that? That wasn't me.
Jason
All right.
D's my guy.
I know that. He's a good guy, too. But Johnny D's his name, you cocksucker.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, get it right. So Jhamal Gonsalves, let's kind of look at the actual crash. This is what we have. I'm trying to get more footage, but this will kind of show. Let me blow it up in full screen. This will kind of show. It's already in full screen. Bird, let me show you how it's done, my guy. All right. So essentially, this is the crash. There he goes.
I thought you were showing me how it was done, my guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's rewind it. Wait, is that playing?
No, we're looking.
It might be. We're not on the right screen, bro.
Oh, wow. I just watched the whole video by my fucking self.
That's
Yeah, you have
awesome.
the avatars all up.
I thought he was busting my balls when he said that.
Sancho, is this your first time doing this?
No, I just don't like. I just don't like when people have administrative controls and it's not me. I don't like that. I didn't know he still had those controls. I'm okay with it. I trust him. But Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not like I'm going to hit the end button here, buddy.
That creeped me out, man. All right, let's go.
Huh?
Right
That
there.
just disappeared.
Well, what the?
Look, video.
It disappeared?
Oh, from YouTube.
Are you fucking with me?
No, it's there.
Oh my! It's playing right now in front of me.
Hang on, how far behind am I?
Oh, the surveillance footage he's talking about. Yeah, okay. I quickly caught on. I quickly caught on to that. Boom. You can see.
See, the kid lost control of the scooter. If you know,
Is that what you're saying? The kid lost control. He got rammed into.
Yeah, he got hit like a motherfucker.
He was wobbling. If you go back,
Here's
he
a
was
slow
wobbling before he got.
I'm gonna
hit.
slow mo it. Ready? Here's a slow mo of it.
Okay, watch the scooter.
Watch the scooter. Ready? Watch this. He's gonna go right into the shot. He is driving at a high rate of speed. I'm gonna give you that. There he is. He takes the turn a corner. There's an officer behind him.
Yeah.
And then the officer just follows right behind to the vehicle and boom. Hits him against the wall, thinking it's going to stop him by hitting him against the wall.
Is that guy dead?
He's in a critical injured coma, I think.
Nice. Well, when it happens to that cop later in life, I'm not going to be upset.
Right. I mean, come on. I mean, Josiah, help me, my guy. Let me play the regular. Let me play the from beginning to end again and get everyone's thoughts on it. Oh. And then everybody ran.
Did the guy have a gun? Was he shooting at people?
No, watch this. Dragged his body. Look at that. No. Oh, that angers me. They grabbed his arm and they dragged his body, knowing that he might have a neck injury. That is not cool.
No.
I'm thinking that right there could get him sued.
The fuck is this? Sorry. I mean, come on. Come on.
The security camera, not the phone.
Did you put it in the link in the private chat?
No, I thought you had all the footage up. Do you want me to find it?
Yeah, if you could put it in the private chat, I'll be looking for that.
There you go. I'll be right back. I'm going to go relinquish my administrative controls and then come back.
What do you mean relinquish your minute? You don't have to relinquish anything.
Well, I mean, I don't have to, but
look over my shoulder, Bert. I need you to look over my shoulder just in case shit goes wrong. You can end it if I need it. You're
all right,
good,
you got it.
You're good, guy. You don't have to you don't have to relinquish trust, my guy. I gave you trust. You don't have to relinquish it. All right. So they're doing protests right now. It's the 30th of October. They're promising some sort of a purge of Providence as well. This is all because of this incident. This is from the other day. I'll turn the volume down and get everyone's thoughts and comments. What do we think? Do we think that Houston, do we have a problem here or no?
There may be a problem, but I think it's with the protests, it's being overplayed. I mean, it's the whole issue of black and police officers.
Right.
I mean, did they march, like, if you stop and think, like, did they march for the two little boys that were shot? I mean, by two black men who were, these little boys were like 5 years old. One was, they were just shot like assassin style. They're not protesting over that. You don't hear that.
Right.
Do you ever check out like the black conservative channels?
Yeah, of course I do. I love every color channel. Absolutely.
No, but I mean the black conservative men.
Yeah.
Who are, they're really up on it, and they don't agree with any of this shit.
I watch Nickelodeon. I watch BET. I watch all those channels, man.
No, I mean like Officer Tatum or
Yeah.
AB or the conservative twins. They don't agree with any of this stuff.
Is AB black?
Yeah.
A Balance?
Not A Balance. It's Anthony Brian Logan.
Oh, I was
ABL.
like, A Balance is black?
No. Anthony Brian Logan. These are conservative black men.
Right. So, little tidbit that is going to piss off Liberty Bird. Let me play this last video and see if we can pick up on that tidbit. And then if not, I guess I'm going to have to tell Liberty Bird something that's going to piss him off. 314. Let me make sure I'm getting the right angle. 314. So I'm going to close this one because that's the one. I have so many tabs open right now. I'm multitasking. So this is the last body cam footage.
I mean, you're gonna have to back up, right? Yeah, at least on the sidewalk. Like on the sidewalk. You understand what the sidewalk is? Over here, on the sidewalk. I just told you, on the sidewalk. So next time,
Pushed
if
him.
you go, you pass the sidewalk, you're gonna go. Okay? Nobody hit him with the car. All right, I'm not your buddy, but good try.
Whoa.
They said, don't pass the sidewalk. All right?
Wow.
One warning.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. He's already got a warning. So.
Move out of the way. Sit back. Yo, you don't have to touch him like that, bro. Tell me, he doesn't follow directions, right? The sidewalk. Yeah. Walk the sidewalk, all right?
Very true, Tim.
Negligence is my issue here. I mean, they're pushing people away.
Well, I can see that, but I mean negligence as far as his body.
You gotta be nice. You gotta be nice. Be kind, right, Jess? Be kind to everyone. Push people away. What's up, One Hot Cal? How are you, my buddy?
The last message on one.
Are you still on one? Whereabouts are you? We're at the mobile.
Thank you, Joe Black. We're going to cut to that in a minute.
All right. The second one is at the 60-second mark.
So
they should have never moved him. They should have never moved him.
403, your location?
Never removed them.
No.
But you know what they did after? All right. Bird, you listening? Bird, you listening? Bird. This motherfucker, man. He's not even on panel anymore. What happened to him? Bone shows up and Bird leaves.
They're the same person.
He's avoiding me.
Are they? So, do we remember earlier one of the other body cam footages they were talking about overdose?
Yeah, but
guess what they hit him with? Guess what they hit him with? Narcan.
Well, didn't the officer say that he was having a seizure?
They thought he was having an overdose, so they hit him with Narcan.
So they run into him and they think he's having a drug overdose. Really?
In an accident.
They hit him with Narcan.
They were trying to cover their ass.
They hit him with Narcan. I mean, they hit an unconscious man with a potential neck injury with Narcan. Potential spinal cord injury. They hit him with Narcan. You know, it's a problem. It's beyond. How does a voice sound fat, Heather Rose? That's a stupid fucking comment. How does somebody sound skinny or sound fat? Let me Let me get you on panel right now, and let me hear how you sound, Heather Rose. Jesus, what kind of a stupid fucking question is that? Someone sounds a certain way. Jesus. All right, let's get back to the surveillance. Am I playing the surveillance right now? People,
Yeah, this looks like a surveillance.
throw me off in the early afternoon here. All right, let's go. Well, that didn't seem that bad from that surveillance footage, Joe.
He ran into the wall before the officer ever hit him.
Can we? Let me slow mo that a little bit. Let me slow mo that just a little bit, because honestly, it didn't look as bad as.
See, he hit the wall.
He drove over the curb too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of my point on this one. On none of them so far you can see whether there was an actual impact or not.
Right.
But on this one, you can clearly see
the
police car going onto the curb, onto the pavement.
Yeah, you see all the bikes running. So this is a big bike run.
Yeah.
It's a big bike run.
That's why the police are kind of after them in the first place.
It's a big bike run. And I don't know what separated the rest from this one that they chased, that they were trying to get over. But here we go. There's a whole bunch of bikes. One bike takes a right that's being chased. And you can clearly see this officer's trying to get in, and they're not letting him go because there's dozens and dozens, and there's probably over 100 bikes right here. I mean, we've seen dozens just fly by our eyes right now.
Well, that officer's blocking the streets and nobody can go out, really.
It's very easy to get past when you're driving a moped. You can drive on the sidewalk. You don't need.
Yeah, but this officer just pulls out after they all go.
Right.
Yeah, but which way he goes though?
He goes up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
He
doesn't
makes
go off.
a left.
Am I able to zoom in on this bitch?
Yeah, there he comes.
There he goes right there.
He hits the wall. See, he hits the wall before he ever gets hit.
Or does he stop short of the wall? You can't see.
Yeah.
You sound fat to me, Santo.
But what you can see is the police car going onto the sidewalk directly at him.
Yeah.
Doesn't like pull in beside him, goes straight at him.
Where is the dash cam?
I say rude things all the time.
That would all solve all the problem.
Yeah, I did say that earlier.
Yeah.
I'm not 5'6". I'm 6'2". That shows you how wrong you are. So, I mean, from the first shot to now, it looked like it was a brunt force impact. But this shot we're looking at now, oh, man. Look at this. It turns. It looks like he slowed down the officer. It literally looks like the officer slowed down before impact.
Yeah, because he didn't want to slam into the wall.
Because he would have killed. I mean, he's in critical condition.
Yeah, but I mean, even going low speed, if the police officer did smash into him, even at a low speed, and then going forward and into the wall, it's going to do a decent amount of damage.
Right.
But the police car, Joe, didn't hit the wall, did it? I don't think so.
I'm saying if the police car hit the moped,
right?
Yeah.
The driver of the moped then came off and smashed into the wall.
It does look like Maggie says looks at the bike went over the sidewalk, which it does look like. But the thing that I'm looking at is
yes, the bike went onto the sidewalk.
Okay.
And the police car also goes onto the sidewalk straight at him.
Which is the problem? Is the directed the directed missile like motor vehicle issue, right?
Yeah. So we don't know, from any angle so far, if there was actual contact between the police car and the moped. But the fact that the police car drove at the moped onto the sidewalk is a problem.
And then the stop sign was underneath his body. So he hit the moped guy hit the stop sign.
Not necessarily.
So this will let you. So this is the first body cam we played earlier that kind of lets you hear the impact. Thank you so much, Heather. Thanks for subscribing. Let me play the first. Just listen to the impact a little bit, guys.
Turn it up, yeah.
I think this is the video that we showed the first time.
What's with all that wheel turning?
It's a lot of.
There he goes.
Yeah, right there. So there's coincidentally there's no noise released until after the fact.
Yeah.
No noise released until after the fact.
Well, this is the second car to arrive, so the impact has already happened.
Wasn't this the first one to hit him?
This is the guy who hit him.
This is the guy who hit him. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can tell by the shaking at the end of the turn. You can follow the car motion. He's chasing him, swipes him, booms, hits him right then and there. Gets out of the car, walks around
the car.
Yep.
Hang on, can you go back?
That was his car.
Can you go back about 15, 20 seconds? Well,
not only was it his car, he's the first person who hit him, ran
And he
around,
pulled him.
grabbed the arm, pulled the arm. Exactly. Look at this, Joe. You can see the impact happen right there. Watch. You can see the sporadic driving with the steering wheel and all that. He's the one who hit the guy. 24 years old.
Why were they just chasing him?
Why him out of the 100 plus?
Yeah.
Oh man.
See, the moped guy hit the stop sign, took it down with him.
Take my car! Take my car!
Then they hit him with Narcan.
And why were all those police officers immediately right there? Were they behind this other officer?
Apparently there was a chase going on. Apparently there was a little bit of a chase going on. Yeah.
if you look at the beginning of the security cam video, there's about 50 mopeds or bikes going along.
Oh, more than 15.
More than, yeah.
Oh, there was 100 plus.
Well, I didn't count, but
yeah, this was a lot. So the only the only body cam we didn't show was it's an 8-minute clip, and it might show the Narcan, them instituting the Narcan, which is just sloppy, Josiah.
It is.
The whole after effect is sloppy as fuck.
Hey, but look at the police officer's car. He never hit the wall.
No,
but the young man hit the stop sign and took it down.
Yeah.
Because he's on top of that stop sign.
it's not 100%. It is definitely possible, but not 100%, because for just as another way, if the car basically hit the spike and stop sign at the same time, the stop sign went over and slid along the ground a little bit. Mm-hmm. The moped driver hits the wall and then comes down and rolls over onto the stop sign.
Here we go.
Well,
so it's yes, it's definitely possible that the moped driver hit the stop sign, knocked it over, and landed on top of it. That's definitely possible, but it is possible that he didn't as well. We won't really know anything till if they.
Joe, as the old saying goes, the only possibility is the possibility of that which is possible. I agree.
We need the dash cam footage of that car to actually see what happened.
This is all they've released so far. Is
I know.
Checking his pulse. So keep in mind, this is what they're doing after they pulled his arm away, after they kind of dragged him. This is then they laid him flat and said, leave him alone. He might have a neck injury. And now they're showing concern and watching them hit him with the Narcan.
See, that's a supervisor.
What, you
right
hit the
there.
stop sign? I have no idea. You said it?
Intoxicated male.
Yeah, he's lying on the ground because he's drunk, not because he's been in an accident.
Right.
Definitely. Yeah. Sure.
The last message on one? Are you still on one? Whereabouts are you? We're at the mobile.
You good, bro? Can you hear me? Squeeze us if you hear me. No? I didn't see it. I didn't feel a wallet. Unless it's in his back pocket. Bissell.
Alright, Bissell. 10-4, Elmwood and Bissell.
He's still breathing.
Where's the status of the rescue?
They're on the way.
Roddy, what's the ETA on that rescue? They're en route. They've been notified.
He's breathing. The rescue's coming.
That's okay. Away.
Overdose there?
10-4.
Let me get some Narcan. Where's Narcan?
261.
Take his helmet off, bro.
What?
254.
Don't take his helmet off.
Because the stop sign hit him in the head.
The stop sign hit him in the head.
Hit him on his side.
He's out cold. You hear him snoring? Here comes the Narcan.
Who's giving the Narcan?
Here comes the Narcan.
Who's giving the
The officer.
No, they can't do that.
Look, they're doing it right now. They just squirted him in the mouth with it. Right in the nose.
224.
They squirted him in the nose with the Narcan. It's a little spritzer in the nose. You're good to go.
You see his stomach? He is breathing.
He's snoring. He's knocked out.
Someone said the stop sign.
The stop sign hit him in the head, so he got knocked out.
Yeah. How did the stop sign hit him in the head and land under him?
They just Narcaned him.
Yeah, I agree actually. Changed my mind totally. It's all the stop sign fault.
Bird doesn't even need to be added anymore. He just jumps in. This is. I told you you'd be mad at this Bird. They hit him with Narcan.
Absolutely ridiculous. He's no threat, dude. He's sitting there lifeless, like choking on his own blood.
He's not bleeding.
Yeah, listen to him. Listen to him. No, that ain't snoring, dude. That's gargling blood right there, bud.
There's no idea. Back pocket.
Sounds like snoring to me.
Could be internal bleeding.
It's real wrestling, Heather. Stop with it. It's pro wrestling. Calm
What is
down.
that? Is that his bone sticking out the side of his pocket there? Or has he got something in there?
Millions of people watch pro wrestling. Don't judge me, okay? Thank you. Still real to me, damn it.
Breathing, I just don't know. All right, just leave it airway open.
They don't know what they're doing. Everyone's standing around not knowing what the hell to do with them.
They're pulling up. They're pulling up.
Here it comes.
All right. Get everything out of the way for Reds to get ready. Move these cars.
I want to know how that white-shirted officer ended up there so quick.
Yeah. Happened to be in the area. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a big issue with ATVs going around the Northeast. I don't know how it is over in everyone else's neck of the woods, but ATVs, mopeds, noise complaints, etc. has been an issue, a problematic issue. But if it's an organized thing like this look like, Jesus, I mean, this is just not humane in my opinion.
Naj, what is it? Seizure? Bad concussion? I don't know.
Just wondering if where's the officer who tried to book him for refusing to ID?
Apparently he hit his head on the stop sign. The stop sign hit him or something. So.
Resisting arrest.
So they're alleging that he hit a stop sign. That's why he's like this, and they didn't hit him.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. They're saying the stop sign hit him.
There's the stop
Yeah,
sign.
I'm thinking that he was ejected into the stop sign.
No, he got there first. He crossed the sidewalk first, Bert.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell with that video footage.
No, we saw the other one.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. Okay, fair enough.
There's like surveillance, from
So he wasn't actually hit by the cop car then.
We don't know.
It looked like he hit the stop sign first, and then he got nudged, and then he got that didn't help.
Okay,
There was contact. You can't say there wasn't contact or something. I don't know how minimum the contact was, but there definitely look at the front of that bumper. There was contact.
Well, I'm going to go with if he hit the stop sign and his vehicle came to an abrupt stop during a pursuit and the cop car hit him afterwards, it might just be one of those shitty situations of, oh, well.
Yeah,
it's sad all around. What I disagree with is that they actually tried to move him.
Yeah. That was wrong.
You don't take a person's helmet off in that, if they've been in an accident.
Now, would that be practicing medicine without a license? It was medical attention, right?
What, giving Narcan or?
No, by pulling him away from the bike and removing his helmet.
Right.
They didn't take off his helmet.
Oh, they didn't take off his helmet. They left that on?
They were thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
One officer walked up and says, "Don't take off his helmet. Leave him, leave it there. Don't touch his neck."
Yeah.
But they pulled him by the arm.
How did they get the Narcan in his nose if he didn't have a helmet on? If he had a helmet on, rather.
It was open.
Yeah.
Usually helmets have visors you can pull up.
Yeah.
It gives you access
it
to
didn't
the
look
face.
like that when you showed that bit. It didn't look like he had a helmet on at all.
Well, they were hiding his face through this whole thing, too.
It was blurred, yes, but it didn't look like he had a helmet on.
I didn't see a helmet on either.
How come none of them are in Corona masks if they're performing medical
the funny
procedures?
part is they put a mask on middle of the fucking thing. The guy puts a mask on. Like, what the fuck?
Can you pull that up again? The bit where they're.
You want to go back to the Narcan spot? Yeah.
Yeah, just so we can
absolutely.
see if he's got a helmet on or not.
So understand the legal definition of a mask. These Rona masks and the rest of that are actually labeled as medical devices. Okay, so anytime an officer that's not granted any type of permission, or certifications for giving medical attention proceeds to put on a medical mask and then assert any type of medical treatment, he is practicing medicine without a license.
The police have Narcan. All of them do in this area.
Well, anybody can carry Narcan.
Right.
You can go to the store and get it.
But utilizing it on somebody's a whole nother game.
Yeah, but
the police, EMS, and first responders are allowed to do it. But the question is, are they doing it too much for situations like this that don't merit it?
Malpractice.
That's a malpractice issue?
Absolutely. Yeah, multiple accounts of malpractice there. You know, if you are ultimately performing, sorry, my phone. If you're performing medical procedures on somebody without a license to practice medicine, okay, to practice, any type of surgery and or medical care, it is absolutely malpractice. I don't care if you're a cop. I don't care if you're a damn firefighter. If you haven't taken the EMT course and you're not certified,
civilians can get it. Civilians can get it. You can go to the drugstore and buy it, Bird. Civilians carry it all the time.
Oh, fuck off. I just tried to call Bird on air, fucking with him. He answered the phone. What a fucking idiot.
It's a sad situation all the way around.
That plan didn't work. All right, let's go back to the Narcan question. I knocked them off by calling him.
Overdose?
So they thought it was an overdose. They thought he was. There's just no
See,
help.
his helmet's still on. His helmet's still on.
Sorry, Bird.
Take his helmet off, folks.
Don't take his helmet off.
His strap's still on.
He's trying to take the helmet off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were trying like idiots to take his helmet off.
You want to hit him with this?
Hit him with this. Hit him with the Narcan. Look at this bird. Look at this bird. Open his mouth. I don't know how to use this thing. Oh my god. I don't know how to use this thing. It looks like a suppository. You put it up your ass.
Yeah, I've got no idea what I'm doing. But go for it anyway.
Let me try it out. Let's see if it. Hey, you know what? Let's just. Hopefully, there's 6 ways of Sunday and not just 5.
If he was like able to undo the strap, he would have taken the helmet off. It's only because he couldn't.
He doesn't know what he's doing. Whoever this body cam is an inept police officer who doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean, like, what do I
really
do?
publicly admitted to not knowing how to use Narcan.
Yeah, what do I do with this?
In an area of New England that has a high overdose rate due to heroin.
Are you on scene? L1 and Bissell, rescue's not on scene. Wait a minute, have we step it up?
Step it. I mean, you can see the front of the bumper is a little nudged over there, right?
Well, do we know if that's from this incident?
Do we know what?
If that was from this incident?
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, it's pretty safe to assume.
Well,
yeah, I know what you're saying there. Kevin Thomas, my guy, how are you? Cat Nat,
No idea. Back pocket?
Maggie, Heather, everybody, hello. How's everyone doing?
No wallet or anything?
Drama-free edition of Sancho Monday.
well, we can get some drama going.
We could if we wanted to. We have Bird on standby to flip that switch.
Get Heather Rose up here.
All right.
All right, just leave his airway open. Yeah.
Keep his airway open. Not an auditor. This is a 24-year-old male who got is now critically injured in a coma. Here comes the boss guy coming in with his like fancy shoes.
He's been there from the beginning, though.
Which is suspect. I mean,
yeah, like where are all those cops? Too many cops. Real quick.
You think maybe they were getting ready for this and seeing all these bikes is probably alarming?
Well, they could have been following them.
I think it's pretty safe to assume they were following them.
Yeah.
Naj, what is it? Seizure?
They don't know what it is.
A bad concussion? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say concussion.
Yeah. Brain damage, maybe?
Yeah. Thank God he had the helmet on.
Apparently he hit his head on the stop sign, and the stop sign hit him or something. So.
He hit his head on the stop sign, or the stop sign hit him.
Yeah, it's like my face
you
hits you, or your face hits my fist. Right? 2 options there.
They're trying to blame the stop sign.
You ran into my fist.
Interesting, Daddy. If you whack someone with, say, like a frying pan, can you blame the frying pan?
Yeah.
I hate these rhetoricals, man. They leave so much open-ended conversation. It's kind of like, did Sessions molest a child, or did a child ultimately molest Sessions' hand?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Put a neck brace on him. Do something. I mean, come on.
Oh, we probably messed that up.
Pat Sancho, I'm your father.
What's up, buddy? All right, what's up, buddy?
I think you're fat.
What?
Damn.
You sound fat to me.
And bearded, apparently.
One of those. So, Providence Police blocked protesters from marching past Federal Hill. Jalen Butler is the cousin of the individual, Jhamal Gonsalves. He got arrested a few nights ago in a protest. He actually he had a seizure, and Butler, 28, was arrested late Tuesday when a peaceful demonstration turned volatile after dark. Butler, who was Gonsalves' cousin, suffered a seizure during his arrest and temporarily lost the ability to speak and move his arms and legs. His family members were not allowed to visit him in the hospital until Thursday. He came back to a rally the other night and let everyone know we just want justice for Jhamal. Unfortunately, things escalated to a situation we had no control over. We just want more prayers than protests. And,
yeah, this guy who's never had a seizure before just happened to have a seizure right after he was arrested.
Right, and then they did protests for this guy after what happened to him.
Well, I think it was for both. But...
Well, Friday's actions has originally been planned in Butler's name, and images advertised and posted shared across social media showed his photo and made claims about his arrest Tuesday night. The messaging was later changed after organizers said Butler did not want to be associated with the protest. Activists were seeking to defund the police, abolish the police. They have no intent of slowing the movement down. Again, we already had the cryptic threats I talked about earlier. October. Now CFW is calling me when I'm live on air. What is wrong with you people? Where was I? A lot of protests going on. Defund the police.
Take the call on the air.
No, that's called wiretapping. I don't want to do that.
Well, only if you don't tell her first off that she's live.
Yeah, but I'm hosting a live show. I would, I can talk to people when I'm off air. Like there's off air in there,
Yeah.
So there you go. Wait, I'm not even sure.
Well, we know she's listening, right?
I don't know if she's listening. I mean, Bird was listening when he fucking called me. So
I was.
Yeah.
Maybe he just forgot.
It's the weed smoke for him. I don't know what her excuse is. But for those who don't know, CFW joined the Activism News Network. She signed the contract. Acura Amanda and her are the first 2 females of Activism News Network. Joe, are you? I think we know everyone else's comments on it since we talked about it last night. Haven't really got your official response towards the Activism News Network. What do you like? What do you not like about it?
There's definitely a market. If you think, all the YouTube, where you can join that particular channel, and it costs about what, $2.99, $3.99, so
$4.
No, I'm talking about the particular YouTube channel. You've got the join button. Let's have a look at your one. It's
yeah, mine's 99 cents. Mine's as low as 99 cents.
Okay, but most of them have like several different levels.
Yeah, we have one for $10 where we have one for $50 actually, where once a week we tase like Liberty Bird privately for the people who pay the $50 a month. It's great. Like he gets like the goal is to get him tased till he pees himself. So
has he peed himself yet?
He's getting there.
Okay.
He's getting there.
So yeah, there's definitely a market out there, because for the approximately $3.99, $2.99, whatever for one channel. This way you get like over 20 channels membership, essentially.
Yeah, but you don't know that their videos they're going to put on the Roku are free still on YouTube.
Well, there might be, on the Roku first, and then say a week later. I don't know how they're going to do it, but say they did it that way. A
it's
week
like
first.
One exclusive video.
Sorry?
It's one exclusive video that they have to promote.
No, they have 10. Each person has 10 exclusives per month, I was told.
Really?
Well, 10 videos a month they have to upload, and Rogue prefers them to be exclusive because it helps Roku out.
Yeah. So, say even if it isn't exclusive, starts off, exclusive for a certain amount of time. But yeah, there's definitely a market out there for that, as proved by the YouTube join feature. So best of luck to them.
I mean, they're not. So, are there any names that were on that list of roster that you were surprised to see, and if so, why?
I don't think I've seen the full roster, especially as you've just told me that a couple of extras have joined.
Yeah, I think I've been public with my feelings towards it. I think failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And that goes with any new venture, anything you do in life. You have to have the preparation behind it. You have to put the work in. This was kind of an impromptu stream because like Bucket Boy called me 2 hours ago wanting to do it. Just had a little emergency, so I'm taking over for him. But you got to be prepared. And a venture like this, managing so many people and so many personalities and managing so many people who aren't used to having a boss, which means you're managing people who aren't used to being told what to do.
Yeah.
That's challenging. And you need to have the preparation put into that beyond belief. And I feel like he might be a little overwhelmed at times. I know he is. I've told him he is. And I think that it's wrong of us as humans to root for anything or anyone to fail. We can give our opinion. We can give our criticism. I want his network to succeed, but clearly changes need to be made from him as a CEO, etc., in order for those changes to move this network into the right direction.
And last night he did, like, I gave him credit for what he did.
He was great last night.
Turning it over to the lawyers to handle it. But at this point, he still has not received that, 501c3. It hasn't been granted to him yet. He applied, but it hasn't been granted.
To be fair, they approve everybody. To be fair, I mean, they approve the majority. Just as long as you do your checklist, you're approved.
Well, I'm glad he put it to the lawyers, led it to the lawyers. That was to me, that was saving grace for him last night with me. But to come out 2 weeks earlier and promote this, like you said, without being prepared to actually put it into motion, and it's just going to the attorneys now.
Has this been done before, Joe? I've been hearing rumors. I mean, you know, I'm new on the scene. I tell everyone I'm new on the scene. Fuck it.
I think Piniac News was original, and that was years ago. Teresa was involved with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been a lot of people trying other platforms, but I don't think sort of television platform has been done by, you know, auditors or cop watchers before.
There needs to be more done to get your message across. There needs to be more done to get your message on a higher platform. This is still a young movement. This is still, you know, you walk around and ask a general person, like, you know, you can film in public and you're legally allowed to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You got a majority of people who are like, I don't even want to deal with that. Like, why do I want that kind of access? Nah, I'm okay. Or people like, I didn't know that. And those are the people you need to tap into to educate. And if there's another platform to do so, like a Roku or like a Netflix or an Amazon, whatever, do it. But you got to have your shit together before you make that jump. You have to have your parachute before you jump onto that airplane.
I think a lot of people are tired of being asked for money.
Right.
Are really getting tired of, you know, oh, please give me some money so I can drive to an audit now.
Right.
And it's like, you know, really? Now you're going to ask us to pay money to watch your video? I don't know, man.
If you donate $500 in a super chat, I will go to Kev's house next Sunday and watch the Redskins game. So everybody donate to the super chat.
They're bye week.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they play the following week is Giants. Play Giants.
Kev, that's the scam. Shut
I
up.
don't have a problem with people asking for money, because no person has been forced to pay money.
But if they do it on fraudulent reasons, that's where it's a problem. Like, Redskins not even playing next week, and I'm trying to get $500 to hang out with. I'm not even going to hang out with Kev. I'm just lying to people saying that I am next Sunday. But that's
if you're doing it fraudulently, then that's
that.
If you're just asking for you know, if anybody wants to, you know, donate, help me out, whatever, that kind of thing, then I don't have a problem with that.
Well, it's like donate if you want. Like I always joke. Like anytime I ask for people to donate, I kind of make jokes around it. And I was thinking, I went for a walk today, and I was thinking, I need Kev to be the one who reminds me of that old man who lost his mind and put me out of my misery. If I ever come off like a PayPal whore, Kev, please pull me aside and tell me, you know, because I joke.
Yeah, I'll do it while we're live.
I joke about the donations, like, you know, $5 and I'll call Kev a cunt kind of deal, stuff like that, you know. But I like to add some humor and joke about it. But I never want it to be focused on donations, etc., because you just muddy the product. Because I'm so used to for 4 months doing all this for free. This is all new to me, you know.
Well, you're not doing it to scam people, where a lot of the auditors do this under the premise that they are actually doing something for their subscribers, when they're actually not. They're not furthering our freedoms.
Can you give me an example of that?
Hold on, guys. I just want to make sure this is a Sasha.
That's me.
All right, good. Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
I'm saying, can you give me an example of that?
Example of
what? I don't have to name names, but just an example of a situation where they're sort of fraudulently, you know, they're saying that or doing something for the subscribers when they're not.
Well, they're out there under the guise of the First Amendment in advancing our freedom of speech, our freedom of the press, our freedoms. We already have those freedoms.
But isn't it promoting those freedoms?
Well, how about
showing up people that they have those? And is it for the people who watch the channel because they already know surely they would be just watching it to the partly entertainment, partly educational aspect.
Joe Black, how about this? How about they tell us what they've done to make that freedom better? What have they accomplished instead of just going out somewhere and shoving a camera in somebody's face?
I've never seen an auditor or cop watcher.
Well, you know, well, you're gonna pick away my words, but you know what I mean. Standing on the sidewalk, 30 feet, zoomed in or whatever. What have they accomplished? I know Jeff got a flag taken down with the blue line, which is great. But tell me what else has other people done.
There's a couple of people who have made law.
Law, statute,
made
state.
law, or like made babies or made law.
We've had Tucson lawyer and her crew. They've gotten rights more taken away by now they can't even be on the sidewalk filming. So
no, that's not true.
Well, that's what they say. Have you not followed it?
I have.
I mean,
it's not true. The actual ordinance they tried to put in, which was then basically dismissed or taken away, or after it was challenged, was basically you can't stand. It didn't change anything, because if they put up police tape, then the people can't go inside the police tape, which was already the thing. So it didn't seem to make any difference at all. But the ordinance they tried to put in Tucson, it got.
I give you an example of,
and then got shut down.
I give you an example of Eric Brandt.
Yeah, Eric Brandt has made case law.
Yeah.
The Batusai.
Yes.
He's got case law.
Yeah.
Well, then Eric Brandt should have been part of the network, I think.
Well, he's stepping back from being in the front line.
Yeah, he's going to jail.
So you're judge, jury, executioner on that, are you?
No, I just watch what he does. I see what he has. That's why he's hiding out. He's hiding out.
How can you say he's hiding when he's got like 2 ankle monitors on?
But well, not just that, but he's not hiding, dude. He just went out with Joe Cool and Sav and Liberty Freak and all kinds of people.
Did I start drama?
Protest.
Did I start drama?
Where's his videos, though, Bird? He hasn't put up those videos.
So he's
topic, Kev. So you're good.
So actually, just so you know that he hasn't put up those videos. And actually, I spoke to Eric here just recently. I have a feeling that we will not be seeing much content coming from Eric's channel for a while. I'm sure he'll still grab somebody's 6. He'll still join in and do stuff, but I guess that he'll be taking a break from posting things, according to what I heard from Eric recently. So, but he does have a warrant. He does have a warrant currently out of Fort Collins for a non-appear, and he ultimately probably won't have to worry about it because right now they're not extraditing anybody, over here for bullshit.
I have a feeling that Eric may do some videos analyzing and pointing out stuff on other people's videos like he did for one of yours. I believe he did. Yeah,
I'm sure he's done videos for me a few times. Eric's a great member of the community in a lot of ways, and he's a lot of controversy in others. I always caution people to take Mr. Brandt with a grain of salt.
Yeah, so I've got a feeling he may, occasionally pop up and do one of those type of videos, just not, as I said, being in the front lines as much anymore, from what he's saying. So going back to your question, there's a few people have made case law. There's putting the awareness out there with the general public.
Sorry about that. Anyone trying to call me or get a hold of me, how about you piss off for a couple hours so you don't interrupt my live feeds?
That wasn't me this time. That wasn't me this time, I swear.
But every time it does it, it takes away my audio every time I get a call. And then I have to come back.
I gave him one receipt for calling me. That's it.
Who would do that?
That's all right. That's all right. I got to get ready to go live here in a couple hours anyways, but
oh no.
Oh yeah, did you see it? Go look at my post. You'll love it.
Your community post?
No, it's not on my community. It's probably just an alert that went out to let you know that I'm going live here soon.
What you doing?
You'll have to look at the image and find out.
Is it what you text? Is it what you texted me?
Yeah, but I say to make it even easier, just look at your text.
That's what the same image is about.
That's what my upcoming stream is about. And if you read the description, I am urging everybody in the community that wants to put an end to the bullshit, that wants to put an end to defamation, that wants to put an end to people stalking people on the YouTube community, that wants to put an end to the tyranny that Mr. Sessions is currently engaging in on a public platform in his attempt to cyber bully others to gain a following of narcissistic fucking stupid ass cocksucking people that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground and have no knowledge of what truth really is. And the reason I can say that is because look who the fuck they're hanging out with still.
Well, that's what happens with, if you look at most of the auditors, this YouTube thing just, I mean, having access to the internet has drawn all these people to them. They found this little niche, whether it's with Eric, whether it's with SJV, whether it's with you. I mean, everybody has this little niche because, you know, Eric has a lot of followers, but he only pulls in the same 1,300 views on his videos.
Yeah, that's more than I get.
Oh no, but I mean, look, that's like he should be he should have all of his followers. So people aren't really paying attention. But no, what I was just my point is that, you know, the internet. I mean, like anybody can go there. All of us go there, and we attract the people that we want to by our cause. So you have all these socially disenfranchised individuals sitting home, still living with their mothers, you know, and they're keyboard warriors.
Yeah, I like to use the term telephone warriors, but I think it's the same thing. I think that Mr. Sessions, though, let that went to his head. You know, he thinks he's this fucking fabricated general of some fucking mysterious invisible army. You know what I mean? It's like the president's fucking war on COVID. Like, welcome to the invisible enemy. You know, like Sessions at the end of the day is fucking really just fucking arguing points against himself. Like I was listening to him earlier today, and he's on some like, oh, you know, people in this misinformation and then pushing the false narrative, and I'm like, what the fuck did you just do the other day? What are you doing right now? What did you do the day before that?
What did he do to me?
Before that?
I was the first one. I was the first one he did it to. Can we not forget that? Can we not?
Oh no, trust me, I do not forget
everything he has done to everybody else. He has done with me first. I have read this playbook from the get go and know what this guy does and does. I know it all. I know this guy more than anyone else.
Well, there's one thing that you don't know. You don't know what he stashes underneath that titty of his.
Oh, I've never been in his house or that close or talked to his kids or like creepy like Josh and Paulie and No Name do, you know, or did whatever. Dude.
Well, I mean, come on, they're trying to lure fucking children into their cult.
I don't know.
Idea
12
is
years
like,
old. I thought it was 15. It was sorry, Bones. Like, so they said 15, and then I hear 12, dude, and I'm like, if I ever catch you around a 12-year-old kid trying to lure him into your fucking little cult fucking bullshit religion, your little fake ass fucking invisible army, I will not hesitate to book the flight.
Yeah. And you know, Bird, like with Sessions, like with Brian, he was a nobody until AFA got around him, and he got his following. And now I don't understand why these people would even tolerate him, or where their mindset is when you go around. I mean, when he called you
right
a pedophile, no, when he called Bird a pedophile, I mean,
Or Sancho.
Well, Sancho, but he doesn't have kids. But when he said about you molesting, he's going to go out and check all your warrants and everything, and there's one there for molesting your child. I mean, if I could have gone through that screen, and I'm not a violent person,
right,
I would have choked him. I would have gouged his eyes out.
Oh, don't worry.
What
It
the
might still happen. It might still happen. And I would say the probabilities are probably running over 80% right now.
When you see something and you go through it, and then you see someone going through it now, and it's tough because you already went through it. That's how I'm feeling with you, Bert. That's how I'm feeling with everybody who gets their animal made fun of. It happened to me. Anyone who could be called a child molester. Not only did it happen to me, there was 3 months dedicated to streams about it.
Well, let's face it though. He attacked, okay, your mutt, dude. But at the end of the day, that's only because he's struggling with the fact that he married one. Ooh, did I just say that out loud? I did. You're married to a fucking dog.
Works at Walgreens.
That works at Walgreens and allegedly steals fucking pharmaceuticals for fucking Abrams.
Do we need to end this and have a behind the scenes meeting, Bird, with a couple people before this happens?
Absolutely. In fact, I think that you're going to be really interested in some of the talent that I have just recently.
What about
ultimately, don't worry, Bones. You're there, and guess what? One of the personalities, one of the great internet warriors for what is righteous, will be joining us in our crusade.
Oh my God!
To shut down.
Do I know?
New England channel. Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah, we've been talking.
We've been talking.
yeah.
Who? Oh, I'm unleashing the beast, dude. I am unleashing one of the most controversial, one of the most intelligent, one of the worst possible scenarios that could be unleashed on somebody on the internet, and it's about to happen.
Who'd you say?
He said, "Joe Bless me. My buddy 10th man, along with I have 4 other people outside of my friend 10th, but since Kevin mentioned him, we'll bring him into it. We'll be addressing these issues with us. Not only will he be addressing these issues with us,
I gave him my channel to run, and he cucked me.
I did all the time. I mean, I just gave up administrative control, so I can't put you in the basement.
What do you mean you gave up administrative? I didn't tell you to give up administrative.
No, you didn't. But I had to set up my own live stream for later, right? So I had to log out. Just saying, can't access my StreamYard. Can't access my StreamYards and yours.
I'm not included in any of this.
Oh no, sir. You absolutely are.
No, I'm not gonna be number 6. Go fuck yourself.
No, what are you talking about? You're not number 6. You're number 1, buddy.
You named
you're the first
one. I wasn't
Sancho,
included.
You need to sit back, take a toe.
You know the great thing about having
victim.
administrative control is you can boot people like that. He booted me like on Saturday, so that's the greatest thing about having administrative control. Everybody, I'm going live in 2.5 hours to expose News New England on my own. I waited for over 3 months to do so. Do not listen. Do not tune in to Liberty Bird. This is over 3 months of anger and aggression. We're going to get out in 2 hours. I'm going to go head to head with this cocksucker because he didn't include me. Fuck it.
Bird,
Angry Sancho's back, you cunts.
That's awesome. Well, as the first victim, Sancho, you were definitely included in this, and I would say that you were the first Patreon involved.
No, there's no pity fucking here.
No, there ain't no pity.
I'm gonna go hang out with Joe Black and.
Well, just think about this. I know, Sancho, that like most guys, you like getting your dick wet. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be in the asshole of Brian Sessions afterwards. So that being said,
wait a minute. I'm a very happy.
You don't want to join my gangbang? You don't want to join?
Very happily taken man with Jess H. I'm gonna marry that woman. So
okay, well, I'm married too, but I'm still gonna raw dog freaking Sessions in the booty, dude.
Kev?
I applaud you, Bird, for doing this.
What the fuck? You applaud him for anal sex? What are you talking about?
No. Just sit there and be quiet.
I
You know,
applaud you
a
for fucking
male,
a man in the
someone
ass
has
with a
to
condom.
go. A man has to deal with another man. Like Kate is doing all she can, but I think another man has to deal with this because this has gotten to the point of absolute.
I agree. I agree with Josiah, and the reason why is because at the end of the day, when words aren't heard, there's only one option.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm not going to expect any woman to attempt to beat a crippled man down to a bloody pulp. However, I'm willing to take on my own problems. I am willing to take the sacrifice. I'm even willing to take the assault charge. Okay? I am willing to wreck my life as long as I know that Mr. Sessions' life is just a little bit worse. And we're starting with YouTube. We end
with Walgreens.
We end with not Walgreens, but with something much more nefarious that you will be very, very interested in as it transpires to happen.
Right.
I think this is going to catch national attention.
So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to wrap up now. I'm going to have to assemble an army of people. You see, this is the thing with Sancho. I don't need credit on air. I'm going to do a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure my guy Liberty Bird is set up to fly. I already posted my link on my community page to his show tonight. I tagged you on it too, citizen. So you got it. I'm going to have to pull people aside and have some behind the scenes meetings that I told.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be in meetings for probably the next 3 hours.
Then he proceeds to go live and schedule something without even telling me before.
Well, I mean, I'm doing it regardless.
Why we can't be on the same fucking page?
Well, people either jump on game, dude, or they don't. I'm going through it no matter what, man. And the reason why is because I don't need no lube. I don't need to spit on it, dude. I'm just gonna use the raw rectal fucking blood
and
to lube up his asshole.
Josiah is proud of the raw rectal blood, and we know that. We've already addressed the disgusting, violent anal penetration that Josiah is proud of you for doing.
Well, I was going to be nice and slide his face, but he turned it into a sexual reference. Right. So I guess, he just wants dick.
So
this stream has taken a strange turn somewhere along the line.
That's what happens with me.
That's what happens with me.
So it's on in 2 hours from now. So 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's 4:30 your time, Bird.
It would be 3:30 my time, 5:30
your time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Everybody tune in. Bucket Boys live at 10 p.m. So please don't go 6 hours because our boy Bucket's on it.
Oh, you know me. I'm only good for an hour and a half, buddy. I don't got the stamina you guys
You're
got.
only good for 10 minutes until I sent you that book from Eric Everhard. So you should be good a little bit longer than that.
Oh, dude, you should have seen my old lady's look on her face. She was like, you don't need that. And I'm like, just let him think. Just let him think it. Let him think he's helping.
They always think they don't need it until they get to chapter 4. They're like, "Oh, I needed it. I needed it."
Oh, so you're telling me to skip ahead? All right.
Oh, I mean, dude, you listen, man. It's a great fucking book, man, and I think guys like this definitely need the book as well. They won't be so angry all the time. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, poor Joe's still waiting on me to upload footage from the Greeley trip with Bronson.
2018, motherfucker. When are you gonna put it back up? All right, everybody, tune in to Liberty Bird today, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Big stream about my old friend News New England. I will end it with this. The influence of Josh is what got to him, but there was, if you notice the streams I did with him with the Sunday streams and me taking over his channel for a brief period of time. He was an old man who desperately wanted attention and desperately wanted gratification and satisfaction from the chat. And he had two options. He had the options of Abrams and, my emergence on his channel. A lot of people loved me and wanted me to do more and wanted less Abrams, more Sancho. And it turned into a situation where a conflicted old man off air was like, we need to get rid of Abrams. We need to get rid of Abrams. And then when Abrams is on air, he just completely got manipulated and fell for it. And that's when decisions are made. And I had a security guard issue with him. Everybody see that's the difference between my war with Brian and Josh and in other wars like Paulie's is you can go to the channel and see it. It's there. It's there for the world to see. Me arguing with Josh, going after Josh, Josh challenged me to a boxing match before, Bird. Because I mentioned, boxing Liberty Bird to him. He's like, I'll box you first, June 17th, and he no-showed. And then Brian siding with Josh and then going after me. It's all there. It's all there.
Well, it's bad for News New England on this level, okay?
Yeah.
Because he wanted attention. And guess what, Brian?
Yeah.
You got mine now.
Well, that's what he's always wanted. He wants people to talk about him. He wants to be friendly with people, to do a good cop, bad cop. And that's what's going on.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to enjoy my stream. We're going to be going over things like what News New England drives, how he has an income coming into his household.
What's his waist size?
Exactly.
Who's going to be there?
Well, it depends. How many of you want to join me on the sidewalk in front of Mr. Sessions' house? I think that's the next move, honestly. I think the next move is for a huge protest rally.
Second Amendment.
Right outside. So absolutely. Second Amendment protest rally right outside Sessions' house.
Yep.
And I think that we need to, contact the news and ultimately give a public statement, a little press statement of why we're doing it. I think that it'll only be appropriate that, we allow at least a couple of law enforcement officers to be present to make sure that there's transparency for people's safety and no misconception of
You're good.
He's being made.
Tech Man's it's gonna be really fun now.
I got a lot of relatives in Maine.
Yes, now the tent's in there, dude. It's over with, dude. This guy's fucking done.
A lot of relatives in Maine I have, coincidentally. So just want to
a couple of questions.
All right.
One, is there anybody who hasn't tried to set up a fight with Josh?
The only two that were scheduled was me and Liberty Bird. Those are the only two.
There's probably a few more that Josh has said, come on and fight me. And
No, this was Bird's was a lot longer than me, but I called him out for not boxing Bird, and he says he'll box me instead. I just need to show my face, which clearly, if we're having a boxing match, I don't know. It just never happened. He made a date and everything, and he stayed in Indiana the whole time and hit. Yeah, see, there was a reason why I didn't want to box him where Bird is, and it's the HIV thing.
HIV ADLs.
And that was something that scared the fuck out of me, and I had to kind of slip it a Bird months ago, and he's like, all right, thanks for the heads up, and I was
I guess I won't be swinging on his face.
This is probably why Bird loves me so much, because I prevented him from getting HIV.
Yeah, which prevented my whole family from getting it. I love you a lot.
You're welcome. And it was one of those things where we both were, it was scheduled and planned. Bird was a lot longer. Bird did a trailer on his channel and everything about it. And what started my relationship with Bird was contacting him to do a funny video of Liberty Bird 90 years old with boxing gloves on, waiting for Abrams to finally show up like a man. And he had no interest in boxing.
People as well.
Well, he had no interest in boxing Liberty Bird. He's afraid of Liberty Bird.
He has no interest in boxing anyone by the sound of it. Just trying to sort of say about boxing, but not actually doing.
Yeah. It's comforting to me that he's rotting in jail, and every chance he thinks about Sancho, the last memory is me fucking verbally raping him on this panel.
What's funny to me is that Abrams went out, dude, after our controversy. He literally went out and contacted every single auditor that I have posted videos with on my channel in order to gain ground. And the funniest part, as soon as Abrams is no longer around and in jail and there's no platform for anyone to fucking ride, everybody's on some, yeah, fuck that fat fucking dude. No one cares about that fucking cuck boy. And you know what I mean? And then they're all out fucking making videos with me again. It's really entertaining to me that the so-called American hero, the cuck boy himself, literally got cucked by the entire auditing community for his subscribers that don't even like him in the first place.
All right, everybody. We're about 2 hours away, 5:30. 5:30, Liberty Bird goes live, 10 p.m. Bucket Boy is going live. So everybody go support my guys. Like, share, and subscribe to everybody. Thank you for the Make sure you join. And again, Josiah, thanks for hanging out. Joe, thanks.
I'll be there.
Kev, Bird, everyone, please tune in to Liberty Bird. He's going to drop some bombs, everybody. We'll be there.
We're dropping bombs.